Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you and wherever you are. You didn't think I'd come back, but I'm here now. Sorry guys, it's been a couple weeks since I've made one of these videos. I had like a road trip, from Alabama to California, and we drew it out, went to the Grand Canyon, went to Yosemite, went to San Francisco, all these cool places that I've never seen because I'm an Alabama boy, so yeah, didn't make any videos over that time period, but here I am, I'm back. I've been in school for, I guess, about a week. Last week was 0 week, so I went to class one day last week, but here I am. I'm going to give you a little bit of information. This first part is going to be for you military guys and gals, if you're looking to transition out of the military, and kind of what to keep your eye on and be aware of before you come into college. So the first really important thing is make sure you have enough money in your savings to just sustain you for a little bit. And the reason I say that is because you don't get your GI Bill money, like your monthly payment, for a month or so. There's a delay in when you start school and when you get your first paycheck. So make sure you have enough money. I would just be safe, have 10 grand in your savings, because you're gonna be buying a bunch of different things. They pay for the meat, the tuition, the housing, and things like that. But for me, I had to front end pay all my housing. I could have made it into payments and done it later after I got my money from the VA, but I already have enough money to pay it now, so I went ahead and took care of that. So every time I get paid by the VA now for my monthly stipend, that's just money for me to pocket. I already have my housing paid for, so I'm chilling. But yeah, make sure you have enough money to kind of take care of everything in the first couple of weeks of school, the first month or so. So that food, gas money for your car, or enough money to get a car if you don't have a car yet. You have to pay fees for classes. Some of them are more than others. For instance, I'm doing an extra class. I'm doing jiu-jitsu on Tuesday nights because UC Santa Barbara has different lessons and classes that you can get involved with to learn different skill sets. There's dancing, there's obviously martial arts, there's sports clubs here that are really cool. So I'm doing the triathlon team, and there's a fee to do that as well. So just be aware of that. Make sure you have enough money to kind of take care of those things. So it's the first thing. And then delay in payments. For me, one big thing I wanted to make sure is that I got involved as much as I could right out the gate, because I didn't want to be that college kid that sits in their dorm I have no friends, a month into college. So make sure you get involved. Here at Santa Barbara specifically, the 0 week, so this last week, on Tuesday, they have an organization fest. So they have all these clubs and organizations and churches and different clubs all gathered around. They have their tents up and everything, and you can sign up and be like, hey, I want to be part of your club. There's a psychedelic club, which is kind of crazy. That just threw me off when I saw that. They're like, come do the drug club. I was like, what the hell is this? But they don't do drugs in the club, just so you know. I'm not trying to throw anything out there. They don't do drugs in the club. What else? There's a bunch of different churches. So if you're Christian, there's a lot of opportunity to get involved with a church here. I'm Christian, so I've really looked into that. It's been really cool. There's a lot of frats and sororities. That's actually, that day is when they're all out there being like, join my frat, whatever. So that's on Tuesday. Wednesday is Rec Fest, which was so cool. Rec Fest is the same thing as Club Fest, but for recreational sports. And you all go to the rec center, and they have all the different sports clubs out there. So the triathlon team's out there, the surf team is out there, club men's baseball, club men's volleyball, women's volleyball, all of these different clubs. There's so many freaking things. They have UCSB wrestling. They've got UCSB rock climbing team. It's so cool, man. There's just so many different ways for you to get involved. So go ahead and hop on that. Do not skip that fest. That is probably one of the most important things you can do within your first couple of weeks of being here at Santa Barbara, is to go to these festivals. What else? Okay, yeah, so that's on Wednesday. On Thursday is your first day of school, or at least for us, it was our first day of school. So like for me, I had 2 classes on Thursday, and then I didn't have any on Friday. And today's Monday, and I have 1 class at like 4 p.m. today, so chilling. Yeah, so there's that. What else? Okay. Also, for vets specifically, whenever you apply to UC Santa Barbara and you get selected or accepted, that's what they call it. If you get accepted, and you want to go to UC Santa Barbara, reach out to their Veteran Resource Center like immediately. I mean, you may have already interacted with them through email and you already may have heard of them. This probably goes for all schools. Make sure you just reach out to your Veteran Resource Center, and your housing too, because I reached out to the Veteran Resource Center. I was like, hey, how do I go about getting housing? And they're like, okay, let us like put an asterisk next to your name saying that you're a veteran, because it allows you to get different dorm selection. For us, we had to sign a contract in regards to housing, and then go in there and put like preferences, like I want to be at this apartment, and then I'll be at this apartment, and so on and so forth. For vets, we get preference or priority to be put into grad dorms if they have room. And I guess they had room. I don't know. I'm here now, so it's a huge difference being in this grad dorm compared to being in like Santa Catalina, San Nicolas, one of those, whatever, like grad dorm, undergrad dorm, because in a grad dorm, I have my own room. I have 1 roommate, I have a bathroom that we share. We've got like a living room area, and we've got a full-on kitchen. It doesn't have a dishwasher, but it's got like a stove, a microwave, an oven, and a fat fridge. So yeah, that's just like, the living conditions are so much better. And I'm sure if you're watching this and you were in the military, you've done the time in the dorms or the barracks, you've done all that, you're probably over it. I hope you're over it, please. I mean, I don't know, maybe you're just one of those, you like being the social guy. Like, I'm social, but damn, I'd like to have my own room too. So yeah, definitely make that known that you're a veteran, because they'll hook you up with a good spot. And it's very, I want to say important, but it's just a really good deal if you can get not in the, like, undergrad dorms, because they have like triples. I think they call them doubles and triples, but like a double is kind of like, you know, in tech school or AIT or whatever you call it, you had like 2 people to a room, and you had 1 bathroom, and everything was in there. And it's like that, but they have communal bathrooms. It's still 2 people in a room, but then they have a communal bathroom that they go out and share with the whole freaking floor. So that's gross. And then it's very boot camp-esque. And then for a triple, it's like a bunk bed and then an individual bed right here. So it's 3 people sharing a room. That's probably this size, you know? That would be garbage. I don't want to do that. So yeah, do yourself a favor and let them know that you're a veteran, and maybe they can help you out. What else? Okay, so this is specifically towards UC Santa Barbara. So if you're not going to UC Santa Barbara, go ahead and cut the video, because none of this is going to be valuable for you. But if you are, you want to come to this beautiful place named Santa Barbara, California, or Goleta, California. Stay tuned. So I'm staying in San Clemente Grad Dorms. San Clemente Grad Dorms is on El Colegio Street, which is in Isla Vista. Isla Vista, also known as IV, is a small little town right next to UC Santa Barbara. It is super sick. It's very integrated with the college campus. Like, I feel like it's just part of the college campus. It's weird to think that people live here that aren't in college, but they do. So do your research. Find out more about IV. There's like food markets here. There's a Target like 15 minutes the other way into Goleta on a bike. So we have what we need around here. Oh, that looks ugly. Anyway, yeah, so we have everything we need pretty close. If you have a bike, and that's my next point, make sure you get a bike. I have a buddy with a skateboard right now, like a longboard, and he's making do, but he's looking for a bike, because biking just makes everything so much quicker. I don't understand how people would walk. Like, that would take so much time, because I can go probably from like where I'm at right now, which is like right outside of campus, to the other side of campus, and maybe like 10 or 15 minutes. But if you walk that, at least 30. So yeah, if you're gonna go to UC Santa Barbara, go ahead and get looking on a bike. Get a road bike too. If you want to be cool and driving style, you can get a beach cruiser, but you're not going anywhere fast. So that's gonna suck when you're late for class and you're just pedaling so fast. So yeah, that's really everything for right now. I know it was kind of information bomb, but that's what I've got for you at this time. Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna start making more videos in regards to like UCSB specific, and like, hey, make sure you know about Del Playa. Make sure you know about I Live as a Church. Make sure you know about, Campus Point Surf Break or Sands or whatever. So stay tuned for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.